All right, welcome to the video, Firefighter Golf. We have Harrison Matlock here. He's one of my seniors. The other senior, it's his first year. He's just come out to play golf and be a part of a team. But Harrison, you've been with me for all 4 years now, right? Mm-hmm. So after watching Harrison play and the scores he's had up to this season, what is your goal? I can tell you what I think you might do, but what's your goal?
Shoot a couple tournaments in the 70s.
Okay.
Maybe make it to state.
And then make it to state. So I like that. You got to have goals. That way you're trying to achieve something. You're building up to it. So he shot well in a couple tournaments, and we have another tournament tomorrow that, of course, you've already played last week. So let's hopefully it's going to be 25-mile wins, though. But, hey, that's what we're out here for, is to practice. So on this hole, I'm going to go through. We already did a video with Titus, and you kind of know what I'm going to do. But on this hole, I'm going to see what decisions you make, and I might make suggestions to you, okay? So you can make better decisions when I'm not around, okay? Sound good?
Yep.
All right, buddy. So something today at practice that we touched on was I told the boys that this is their thinking box, where they think about the wind. They think about their yardage, the front of the green, middle of the green, back of the green, and the pin's yardage. And they also think about their lie. Well, obviously we're on the tee box, so you don't have to worry about that. But this is the thinking box where I want them to go through that process. This is the action box. So this video is for them to always go back to. Titus can go back to it, my varsity boys, that once they get in this box, all they're doing is going through their routine, and they're just getting ready to go. So I just wanted to touch on that. Thanks. Look at these cats coming down. We got Eric, the senior, first year. Colby, first year. Look at that hair. I love it.
Yeah.
Jaden, Tristan, doing javelin with track as well. He hasn't killed anybody with the javelin yet, so that's good. Chunky monkey? All right. You're not in the water. All right, Harrison, 168. I played it earlier today. The wind's kind of across to the left. What are you going with?
8-iron.
8-iron. All right. That's what I hit today, and I was short, so that's probably a good choice for you. So, all right, he's going through the process like we talked about with Titus in his video. Hey, that's not a bad miss, you know? Way right would be a bad miss, I think, on that pin placement. Just didn't hit it solid, did you?
No.
No, but overall, it's in a good spot. Let's see if we can get up and down and go from there. Mm-hmm. All right, Harrison, what are you thinking here? What are you seeing with this shot?
Well, the pin's kind of in a weird spot up on the top of that slope.
That tier, right?
Yeah. So I'm going to try and hit kind of like a high shot with a lot of spin, just get it to stop right up there next to the hole.
Well, you said spin. It's going to be hard to get spin out of the rough. Gravity is your friend. Mm-hmm. So the higher you throw this, the less it will roll out. So that's one way to think it. Or you could throw it lower into the slope and just try to judge the release. So what are you thinking, though? Higher?
Yeah, I might try to hit it higher this one.
Okay, let's see what he does. All right, Harrison. Let's see what you're made of. All right, didn't go too far through. That's not death. I think you can putt that with the rough being lower right now. So Harrison, the people saw in the video it release coming out of that rough. Mm-hmm. And that's what the ball does. So you would have had to throw it even higher to get it to stop sooner. And that's a tough shot. So the other option would be to throw it lower, maybe in that fringe over there, and let it release up the hill. That's a hard shot. It's just one of those things in golf that you put yourself in that position. You got to figure out the best chance for you to have a good shot and give yourself in a better position. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Especially guys at your skill level. The pros might have put that one 5 feet or even closer. But overall, I thought you executed it well. So you're feeling that you should putt this one, you think? Because it's the rough grass is not grown yet.
Yep.
Okay. So trust what you're feeling. All right, good putt. So, in that situation, I think a bogey's pretty good from where you're at.
Yeah.
We'll see. You still got to make it. All right, Harrison, knock in the bogey. Good job. Playing Plinko. All right, Harrison. So my suggestion would be, what club do you feel comfortable with? Because let's say you do hit this hard and you didn't pull it left. But the trees straight on there, folks, come into play too, right? With a driver, especially. So let's get another club. What club do you feel comfortable to hit it to the 150 post? What's the yardage we're playing on the cart there?
314.
All right, so you only need to hit about a 180-yard shot. So what club is that going to be? And we'll redo a shot, but we're going to see where his other one came out too and see how he does on this ball. So Harrison, Asher just hit a driver. We'll see where his went, but that was what I was talking about in the previous clip, was that he might be through those trees and be blocked out on that right side. So you're saying you want to hit your hybrid this time. All right, you're kind of in your thinking box. What's the wind doing?
It's blowing a little bit to the right.
To the left.
To the left, facing the hole.
Yeah, facing the holes to the left, so a draw will work for you. So with this hybrid he's choosing, I want you to play it straightish. Your other one with your driver, you tried to hit it up over in those trees and you got caught in them. Okay, so let's, we're probably going to play a course in regionals that might have these dog legs, guys. And you have to not always want to hit your driver and just choose this type of club to get yourself in play. Okay, does that make sense? All right, trust the process, trust this club. You're making the right decision here. Okay? What do you think about that decision? I know it's hard for you, and that's something in my 4 years with you, you've always liked to pull out that big stick. This year, you're not getting yourself in as much trouble with it. You're a better golfer than you were last year. But that is a better decision on a course like this. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Okay, hope you learned something from that. All right, Harrison, where are you going to go to college?
I'm thinking K-State.
K-State? What are you going to try to, do you have any idea what you might want to study?
Not yet.
Not yet, just want to go for the fun?
Yeah.
That's all right. That's what I like to do, is try to get to know my golfers and be a part of their life as well. I always try to, this channel's about mental health. I want their mental health to be good, right? I always talk about that with you guys. If they're ever struggling, come talk to me. I'm here for them as their coach and hopefully like a father figure. So, but anyway, let's see what this hybrid did, and we can go try to find your driver over the trees too. All right, here is where Harrison's ball ended up after it plinkoed through these trees. But like we talked about in that previous clip on the tee box, his hybrid is up there by that tree right there. Just to the right of it, he's got a clear shot at the green. Harrison, would you agree you got a great break on this shot?
Oh, yeah.
So, there's what he's got. Hybrid's the choice, though. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Asher's rolled and almost rolled through, but he's in good shape. But you have to hit it on that line and stay away from these trees. So with courses like this, it's just another process I want you to think about, because we don't know where regionals is at yet. So, okay. So we're going to play this one because you got a break, but I wanted to put that other one in play so you can have an idea of what's a better decision for you, okay?
All right.
All right. What's our yardage?
144. Bit uphill is probably 150.
There's our yardage. Little uphill. What's the wind doing?
Blowing to the left.
Okay, blowing to the left. Is it helping at all?
Not much.
Just a little help. And what club you got?
Pitching wedge.
Oh, you threaded those trees. All right, not bad. We'll see where it's at when we get up there. That Harrison, that went, let me show these people if I can zoom in, just perfectly between two limbs. All right, here's Harrison's ball mark, kind of in the back middle, and then the pitching wedge out of the rough, released. But it's still in a pretty good spot where he has a chance to get up and down. And you are choosing your putter because this rough has not grown up yet. And I always talk to these kids about, in those decisions, it's better that they use their putter. All right, let's go through the process of reading this green. All right, what are you seeing here from behind the ball?
First, it's pretty hard right to left.
Okay.
Once you get up close to the hole, it kind of evens out.
Does it look like it's going uphill, or do you need to walk further to see? Do you need to walk the route of the hole of your putt? So, you know, I'm kind of walking the line that I'm envisioning. And then it looks like it gets uphill more towards the hole. Yep, I feel like I'm going up. So let's look at it from behind. And then it looks like it falls off past the hole. Do you agree?
Yeah, so it's going downhill past the hole.
Okay, so that's stuff you have to figure in during your process, okay? During your practice strokes. Does that make sense? All right. All right, Harrison and I, after we've walked it from three sides, we're in agreement that it's more downhill most of the way. So he's just got to get a feel. And it falls off towards me here once it gets past the hole. That was a little too big of a swing for that. Your real stroke was nothing like your practice strokes. So trust those feels with the practice strokes. Because you got it right over that ball and we all saw the result. It's like you took a driver swing. Uphill putt, you agree?
Yep.
Same thing. Your practice strokes were pretty good. And then, here we go. Let's see what he does now. He's got a good feel. There you go. Trust that. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. You got to trust those feels. And when you get over the ball, you go to action. Make sense?
Yep.
You just had to hit it. So Harrison, when we're out here doing this, practicing, it's not about trying to get your best score. If you get a good score, great. It's about breaking down things and getting you better in the long run. Because like in Titus's video, like I talked to him, is I can't be there on every shot during a tournament unless you're the only kid out there. There's 6 of you in a tournament. So, all right, Harrison, what'd you think about playing lessons with the coach for these couple holes? What value did you get out of it?
Well, I had some shots that I probably shouldn't have taken with like certain clubs, and you kind of helped me out with those. And putting needs some work, obviously.
Yeah, so what we learned from the putting is you have good practice strokes, and then when you got over the ball, it's totally different because guess what? You have to hit the darn ball.
Yeah.
And that is common with amateurs especially. I do it too. So it's about getting that feel, trusting it, and then just get in that action box and go with that feel. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So that's something I will remind you of in tournaments, because being out here with you for 2 holes instead of jumping around to the other boys on the course, I'm able to work with you guys like this and get you focused. And then I can say, Harrison, you remember during practice what we talked about. So tomorrow's tournament, you don't have a lot of trees that you have to worry about completely like this course. So, but every course is different, and that's where you got to have a plan. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Okay, so I hope, especially on this tee-ball on 5, that it helped you understand that it's not always good to choose your driver every time. I mean, once you get better at the game, you can get up over those trees and you might drive this green. But from what I know about your game, it's about getting in a better position for you. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, buddy, let's get you qualified for state. Let's do it.